This is your host, Lakeisha. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in. I was trying to delete, I was having some technical difficulties. So there's another live. And when I went under manage videos, it wouldn't pull it up where I could delete the other one. But hopefully, everyone will find their way over here to this one. Make sure you tap the like button on your way in. Let everyone know we are live for a short amount of time as I'm on my way to church. I wanted to discuss a few things regarding this possible release. We're going to, baby, put possible, okay? Hey, T. Smith, good morning, sis. Happy Sunday. Good morning, Latte. Welcome. Hi, Reed. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out what happened to that other live. I was having some technical difficulties, so I got to go. I don't know how to delete that one. I was trying to delete the other one because it wouldn't let me go live. I kept pressing go live and it wasn't going through. Hey, Tasha, good morning. So, I don't know if y'all saw, Upper did a couple of lives yesterday going over the paperwork for the appeal that Holly Johnson's lawyer has now filed to have her released from jail. Now, not on bond, okay? This is something different. But also, let me say my disclaimer, this live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Good morning, Teresa. Welcome. Okay, the devil is a liar. Come on now. Hey, Michelle. Welcome. Hey, Amy. So, about this appeal, okay, for her to get released on an electronic monitoring type of system. Now, that is something that is an option for some of the pregnant women there in Cook County. I was watching and I had to pay for it because it was on YouTube. It was like a YouTube documentary movie type of thing called Being Pregnant in Cook County. And so I was watching that documentary because I wanted to get more like insight into how things work there in that division 17 of Cook County Jail. Now, there was this one lady, for example, she was in there on drug charges, okay? And she had a child that was staying with family members, and she was pregnant. So her lawyer submitted for her to be released from jail, okay? But while she was awaiting trial, this was while she was awaiting her trial. So they even showed the whole process, y'all, of her going into another room with a guard, and he was explaining this whole process to her about what the expectations are. She couldn't miss like certain dates. If she stepped beyond the perimeter of what they had already established for her ankle monitor, then she would have to come immediately back to jail. All kind of things, he was just going over with her. And so I said that to say that it is an option for some pregnant women. Now, we already know Holly is in jail for first degree murder, okay? I don't know, y'all. This is a totally different situation, and there are some things that I was thinking about yesterday, which also really makes me hope that they don't release her mentally. There are some things going on with her, in my opinion, as huge reasons, okay, why I don't feel that she needs to be on the street anytime soon or while she's awaiting trial. Let's see here. Latte said D charges is not the same as, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was using it as an example, but hers is first degree murder, okay? Now, yesterday, as Upper was also going through the paperwork from the previous restraining order transcripts, okay, something stood out that she highlighted. Hey, honey, 5K, welcome, sis, that she highlighted, and she wanted this info to go viral. Latte, can you do me a favor? In that other live that was pulling up, are you able to go into that chat and tell everyone to come to this live? Because I saw some people waiting in there. For some reason, when I went under managed videos to delete that one, it wouldn't let me do it right now. I don't know why. So I didn't want people over there. It says waiting for open book, and I'm not over there. Can you just leave a little message in the chat and tell them to tap into this live? Because that one is, I'm gonna have to delete it. For I was having technical difficulties. Latte said they allowed her to be free for 87 days. Yeah, and she chose to get pregnant. Okay, girl. Okay, talk about it. I'm telling you. So, one thing that Upper had highlighted in this, thank you, sis, is that when she was during the process, okay, of trying to get that restraining order on Romika, and one of the hearings that she was at, she was, y'all, you could feel her desperation. And even while reading that transcript, you could feel the desperation in how she was trying to hurry up and get this restraining order. Now, we've already heard about that part about her having a piece of Romika's mail. That's an automatic red flag in itself, because for you to not only have a piece of her mail, but to openly share that information with a judge that could put you in jail for a federal offense is something else. Okay, hey Terry, welcome. Thank you for joining, and thank y'all for the engagement on the side. Is getting people over here to this live. Thank you, and shout out to everyone that is here. Make sure you tap that like button. Let everyone know we are live. Thank you for getting me into the algorithm. All right, so another thing, hey Janet, welcome. Another thing that was highlighted was the fact that Holly told the judge, and shout out to Terry for that, I appreciate that disclaimer. She told the judge that she had the address to Romika's son's school. Oops, another red flag. Now, girl, you are researching and looking up this baby's school information. I would have been very concerned. Okay, if you have someone looking that much into your information, having access to your mail, okay, which should be private information, but then going as far as trying to look up Romika's son's school information and trying to have her served there. That's a double red flag, okay? Because a mom of a crazy lady does not want you to know where their child goes to school. You could have popped up there, okay? You could have popped up there. I would have been very concerned with her having that information. And it shows that while she's saying Romika's looking her info up, all of this, no, you were doing the same thing. And Romika had even admitted during that hearing that she attended that she was trying to get Holly served. Okay? She was trying to get her served. And rightfully so. Found out about the restraining order that Holly was trying to have her served with. Okay? So she already peaked the crazy. She already knew she needed some type of protection for her and her child. And now fast forward to September 8th, and look what happened. From the address where she had of his school, she unalived Romika. Okay? The red flag. Her having mail, access to someone's mail, child, we still don't know how you got that mail. We can only speculate on that. Then you have looked up or got access to her child's school information. That is another red flag. Now, another thing too that we talked about, and I know that they're leaning heavily on this license to carry. Good morning, everyone coming in. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Right, stalking my stalker is crazy work. Okay, right. Say that again. Okay, hey Shelly, hey sis. She was too invested and should have never received the TP. Oh, exactly. But I've always said that. I said, look, we need to go back into the TPO. How was that obtained? What evidence did she show? Obviously, she showed no evidence. Red flag number 3 or 4. Okay? She showed no evidence because every time she went, she was asking, well, when do I show the evidence? Yeah, anybody could probably get some doggone fake transcripts, fake phone numbers coming through and printed off, but she never showed evidence. Thank you, Saving Lives. Welcome, sis. Okay. She never showed the evidence. So that answered that question. Okay. So you never show evidence. You're weighing heavily on the self-defense claim with this TPO and with the license to carry. Okay. So hopefully they'll go through, look into that. Okay. Go through that whole process. And then on top of that, something else that was shared in Upper's chat on yesterday, okay, was from I think his name is Instructor Mike. He was in the comments, okay, and he stated that allegedly her aunt, okay, was her instructor. Now, y'all already know I've had my suspicions about this class because I said, look, where did she take the class? Okay, what workshops did they have? What was the test score? Did she take the test? I was asking those questions for a reason. Okay, the things that they're using, they need to look into. And that's, to me, is a conflict of interest. If you have a family member, now I don't know if this is true, I don't know what verifiable information is out there for that. This is all alleged. You have a family member, okay, they better still show some proof that you took this class, you were there, you took a test, and you passed it. Okay, from a family that is proud to show their weapons on social media. I question it. I question some things. Okay, the integrity of the class and how she obtained it. And also someone brought up a good point. One of the supporters stated that they felt that's who she was on the phone with when she was out there standing by that car that day. Okay, probably trying to get more information. That same aunt shut her page down. Yeah, did she? Girl, no, Philly girl juice, did she? That shut the whole, baby, it's like a whole operation. When stuff start coming out, people start, gotta close shop. Let me get rid of evidence. I gotta do this, baby. She better go ahead, go and get whatever documentation you need. Baby, that stuff better be all legit. Okay? Everything better be legit, because she was in that chat over in some other person's live talking about she's had it for years. Yeah, how legit is it? Okay? That's like going to a mom and pop store where everybody know expectations were. Okay, so that's just something to think about when it comes to something like that. Okay, the legitimacy of that license to carry. They need to look more into that. How was it obtained? Was she there? What class? What workshop? What day? When did she get it? Okay, the for sure date of when she obtained that. Okay. Now, also something else that came out. Now, I was over in Quadra's live, and he had someone that called in, and they, I guess all know each other. I don't know who that was that called in. I forgot, because I think I was off the line at that time. But when I came back, she was on the line. And stated that allegedly Carlos has another baby on the way, okay, allegedly, from another girl, not the one just with Holly, but another girl. Now, this is another, and shout out to Saving Lives for the 100. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a sponsor of today's live. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Now, the other thing with that, okay, if there is... This is red flag number 5. If there is another woman out here, okay, this is another reason why Holly should not be released right now. Mentally, I don't think she's ready for that. Okay, I really don't think she's ready for that based off of her prior actions of another lady that had a baby with Carlos, which is Romika meets Blackman. Okay, she could not handle the fact that there was another lady out here sharing a child with her baby's father. Now, what if she is released and there is another woman out here with child belonging to Carlos? Will she try to take her out too? I mean, I'm just asking. Is she a threat to that lady too? Will she start looking into who she is as well? Okay, because he has yet to claim her. Okay, Shout out to Simply Need. Thank you so much, and thank you for being a sponsor for today's live. He has yet to claim her, yet to put a free Holly post, yet to show a picture, okay, while she is locked up in jail out here talking about how much he misses Romika. And then on top of that, possibly, allegedly, could have got someone else pregnant. If she comes out here, and we don't know how many weapons she has, they probably took that one. But baby, we don't know if there's a stash somewhere else. I'm in fear for that lady's life. Okay? I'm in fear for the community, the school that she got the address to. I'm concerned that she knows where Romika's son goes to school. I am in fear for his life. I am in fear for this possibly happening to another woman. Okay? These are things to think about. Is she mentally ready to be released? They need to really think through this thing. It's not just about being out on the street or being out in the comfort of your home, because you don't want to sit in jail, okay, because of the consequences of your actions. It's not just about that. It's not about, oh, let me be out so I can eat whatever I want to eat and all of that. No, there are consequences to certain actions. Holly is in there making a hit list. Girl, okay. Okay? I'm in fear for their lives. Have we considered that? That she researches people's addresses, tries to find where they live. Okay, she has a child's father out here that hasn't really shown any attention. Okay, it was a possible witness against her. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue, because the judge said that he didn't feel that he would be credible because he has a child with both of these women and he may be prone to lie. Okay? So they may knock witness number one out the box, which he probably would like that. He probably did not want to do it anyways. He's trying to steer clear of being charged in the courtroom under any type of magnifying glass. To be honest, I don't see him doing good on the stand. We've already seen what he cannot do just by standing in front of a camera. Okay, he cannot even form a complete sentence and tell the truth, let alone get on a witness stand. Can y'all imagine that? Like, get on an actual witness stand and telling his side of what happened. Okay, the state does not need to take that chance. Okay, they really don't. So it's a good move that the judge may possibly say he is not able to get up there and testify. Because, I mean, what would he do differently that he's had two chances to do on behalf of himself and fail miserably? Okay, she is going to lose it. Yes, I'm telling you. Right, Simply Neat, I can see that. Girl getting up out of Dodge. He is not trying to go down whatsoever. Carlos, why you lie? Yeah, why you lie so much? That's all I keep hearing. I keep hearing the same thing every time too. Holly already in there losing her mind. Yeah. And then they said that allegedly she was crying at that table at the hearing Thursday, and the lawyer was kind of rubbing her back. See, it's breaking her. I think she thought by now she would have been out. I think by now she thought, you know, the sweet girl act, the tears, she would have been out from that last year, not even the one in January. Okay, her bubble has been popped. She didn't get out this week either. Okay, and they're like, oh Lord, what can we do? So now here we go with the appeal. So now, okay, let's see what the appellate judge has to say in regards to this. So I wanted to highlight that fact that this is something that's an option for some people, but in her case, she has been charged with first-degree murder, okay? And there are reasons that I feel that she is a threat to the community, to other people possibly that are out here, and she should not be released. She really should not be released. Let's see here. Simply Neat said Man, I wish we could bring Romika back, but the Most High got this. Yes, simply me. Good morning, Queen Shailene. Welcome. Yeah, I totally agree. Let's see. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for tapping in. The appellate judge is going to turn that motion into a paper airplane. Not a paper airplane. Child, it is crazy work. Okay? Because most of them too, if it's not um, an emergency or a really concrete, valid reasons that she should be out, no, she could stay there. That's the whole purpose of having that Division 17 is for pregnant inmates. Okay, it's not like they ran out of space in jail. No, you need to sit there, be pregnant with the other pregnant women in there. And I heard that they give them an extra mattress. Okay, when they're pregnant, they get a little extra mattress on top. Okay, be thankful for that extra mattress. Okay, be thankful for that. Let's see, hold on, y'all. Try not to cover my microphone. Last time I kept covering it. I'm just praying this case goes the way it should for Romika's family and all that are screaming for justice. Right, I agree, Rhonda. Yep, I definitely agree. Hey, Jane Doe. She said, I just wish we could stick to the facts. People on Facebook kept saying a bulletproof vest, but Ebony proved that it's not. You know what, Jane Doe, I didn't believe it was a bulletproof vest either. I've seen people, I'm not going to tell people what they, don't see. I didn't see a bulletproof vest. I didn't see that. I was looking too because they had me looking, but I didn't see that either. So shout out to Ebony. She did some type of proof about that. Becca said, oh, hey, Becca, good morning again. And also, y'all, baby, somebody put under, I think my video from last night, they said that these women in Chicago need to be on the lookout for Carlos. He is a predator. She said he is a predator and he is out here trying to get all of the women pregnant. I said, you know what? She owns to something. These women better watch out. This is too many women, okay, just popping up with babies, allegedly, okay, by him. And what's the purpose? Are you going to take care of all of these babies? Okay, it's given. Now I could say Nick Cannon does have the money to do it, but it's giving Nick Cannon vibes, okay? Because I wonder too, Nick, what's the purpose? You are stretched thin. I don't even see Nick on shows like I used to see him. I used to see him all over TV. He's worn out. Okay, he has health issues himself. And you're just popping. You got to be careful, not just because of babies, but because of diseases and all of that. Okay, so I know this man's face has been plastered all over the place. Okay, these women in Chicago should know by now. Please be aware. Be careful. Let's see. I didn't either. Holly is in love. She was gonna make sure she didn't pew him. Right. They need to go get checked. Yeah, that's nasty. Please get the likes up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Janet. Yeah, like that's just something to think about. And then I think was it Shay on Facebook? She did a whole flyer. She did a flyer saying, beware. Be cautious, okay? Do not engage in sex for sure, okay, with this man. You are pregnant and he got a baby mama that does not play about him, okay? She's locked up right now, but I'm pretty sure she's probably in there still keeping tabs. I bet she makes a phone call home. She's asking, where is he? I'm pretty sure. She's asking, she's keeping tabs. Somebody has probably gotten word that he did that post for Romika too, which is why she probably didn't even want to see him in court Thursday. She probably, I heard she didn't look his way or anything. She's upset she's not feeling him right now. Okay, she's not able to get out. And then if this news possibly gets back to her, oh my goodness. Okay, this is not good. I don't think she's ready for that mentally to be out. If anything, that's probably why he's not out here saying free Holly. He probably wanted to stay in there too. I mean, when you think about it, okay, post him, don't date him, girl. Okay, these women are not playing. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. They are not playing whatsoever. Let's see here. Uh, Jane Doe said, well, he got another woman pregnant. She shouldn't be released. She might hurt her. That's what I was saying, Jane Doe. Okay, we have to consider that lady as well. Like, if she see, will that trigger her? You know what I'm saying? Will that trigger her? Will she go back in her mind like, oh my God, I thought I was gonna be the only one. I thought Romika's gone. I thought I was gonna be the only one. Child, look, no, you're not. You're not. And this will be crazy work. You know, you wasted your life. Hopefully, told her no. Oh, you think she told her, Jane? Teresa said he said she knew they wasn't in no serious relationship. Yeah, and Quadre has shared that they have not been in they weren't in a real relationship, but just having relations. Yes, I think it will because she said they are family. Yeah, he doesn't claim her. Yes, he doesn't. I haven't seen him claim her yet. So if it's true, she already knew what she was dealing with. I think she's on the spectrum. I don't know. I don't, but what I do know is based off of, see, if you look at people's patterns, based off of her previous actions, okay, and what she has done and what she was doing to obtain this restraining order, okay, hasn't shown any evidence yet. How she researching, Romika's addresses, her child's school address, popping up. Okay, she was a good pop-up person too, y'all. Remember, she popped up on Carlos at a family event. He was surprised. So she'll pop up. She'll hide in cars. Okay, ducking and dodging. See, those type of people, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. She does not need to be released. She cannot handle. And if there is another woman, she definitely cannot handle that. Okay, that's my opinion. God doesn't play about Romika. He's making sure she gets justice. Yes. Let's see. But if you posting pics of me, we have a baby, and I'm always at your house, I would think we some. Okay. Yep, that's true. Good afternoon. Hey, Peanut. Good afternoon. It's morning here still. Little Jack in the Box. Wait a minute. Not Little Jack in the Box. That might be a new nickname. He was posting Holly before the incident. I hadn't seen any posts from him. Now, I have seen posts she made. I hadn't seen him making any posts. Maybe I missed something one day. I pray every day that this nut cookie doesn't get released. She needs to sit in the mess she created for herself and her children. Her life as a free woman is over. Okay, you said it's almost noon there, child. We still got a whole hour and something. Okay. But y'all, yes. So if you missed the live, we were just kind of recapping some of the reasons why we feel like Holly should not be released right now, for sure. Her researching previously Romika's son's school address, okay, knowing where he goes to school, really trying to, the desperation in trying to get that restraining order. Romika was afraid of her as well because she was trying to get her served with a restraining order. Okay, that is how she found out about the one that Holly had during that time. Then also, we don't know if that license to carry. It was stated in the chat yesterday that allegedly her aunt helped her get. She was the instructor. Okay, to me that's a conflict of interest, girl. You need to go to another place because I'm family. Okay, now not to say you can't, but was there the certain standard that she was held to during that time? Hence, if it wasn't, look at what happened September 8th when a person cannot handle that process. Everyone does not need access to a weapon. Okay? Everyone does not need access to a weapon. And also, if Carlos has another woman pregnant, allegedly, that's what's out there, then hey, that lady's life may be in danger as well if she cannot mentally handle the fact that she would have to share her baby father with yet another woman. Okay? Let's see. Keep that thug in Cook County. Okay. Let's see. Like I've said before, my auntie yelled self-defense was sent to Cook County and got 10 years. That was a long time ago. I think Holly will get more. Oh, yeah. I definitely think she'll get more. Definitely. So we shall see. We shall see. But y'all, I'm going to hop off. We are at church. Thank y'all so much for tapping in on today. Make sure you hit the like button if you have not. Shout out to all of the sponsors today. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell because you never know when I'm going to go live. Thank you all so much and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Are we supposed to wear black?